still something I think that should be incorporated into youth practice. You know, obviously we're trying to have some fun here. I know we got some young participants that we want to participate. We have some of our varsity JV kids that are helping out here. Got Carter Johnson, guys, you want to raise your hand. Carter Johnson, Ben Vandy, Trevor Nelson's here, Tom Nelson, Nick Lumber, Evan Nielsen, my coaching staff, Tyler Shores, our JV coach, Matt Langman, our C team coach, Justin Dibbler helps me out. Varsity is also coaching our 7th and 8th graders. I don't know which one you guys decided to 7th graders this year. So again, I'm Coach Turpin, head boys varsity coach, and you know, before we get going, before I forget too, please feel free if you ever want to come into a practice, a boys practice. It's open. Okay, just give me a heads up if you want to bring your kids in sometime to watch a varsity practice. Just give me a heads up and we'll make it happen. We've had some other coaches do that in the past, and I welcome that. I mean, all the drills we go through tonight is just a fraction of probably what we could be doing. I mean, we had to cut down the list that we originally came up with, and we'll probably have to cut some stuff out as we get going and start looking at some of the details. But please feel free. We're filming this too tonight, so if you know somebody that wants the film, we're trying to figure out a way to get it out to you. Maybe I had a great suggestion earlier today to try and get it out online, so if we can put it on the CBA page, we'll try to do that. Otherwise, if we can't do that, we'll try to make DVD copies. So. Coach, you want to add anything to that?
No, you did a good job. The girls I have over there are Jason, National Lopez, McKenna Venture, Catherine Volker, Caleb Fry, McKenna Johnson, Black Boxley, and Vivian Ball. So I'm really happy that those girls have come. We'll start out, Coach, with our first drill. Yep. Ready to get it going?
And when we'll call down youth here. If you want to participate in some of the drills, we'll call you down, and please feel free to come and join in some of the drills, and some of our high school kids will help you out with the drills too. Hey guys, you want to grab the name? Sure. Okay. Over here, ladies.
Okay, so what we did was we broke this up into 20-minute sessions, and each session is kind of devoted to one area of what you might be doing at a practice. So our first session of 20 minutes is just different ball handling drills, and our ladies will be doing a couple, and Coach Turpin will have the guys up for a couple here. Session 2 is passing, session 3 is scoring, and you can see this on your sheet. Session 4 is defense. The first drill that we're going to do is one that I do probably the most of any drill at practice. We always start our seasons off with it. I think it's a great drill to set the tone with your kids for what type of identity you want your team to be. It's called the steer drill. It's not a new drill, but I'm going to show you a couple of things that we talk about and that I really emphasize with our girls when we do this drill. Basically what we do is you set up the gym to have lanes for your girls to stay in, your bowling alley basically. So right here, between these two cones is the lane. Okay, so we have two girls here, partnership here. Okay, right here you've got another lane, and then over here you have another lane. One girl's on offense, one girl's on defense. If you guys want to use that orange cone on the side, I'm going to use that. I like drills that work on a lot of things at one time and get a lot of people involved at one time. This drill does both of those things. You can get a lot of kids doing reps at this at once. It's a ball handling and a defense drill, and here's what we're looking for. We want our girls to go from sideline to sideline, staying in their lane. And they start out with just a simple zigzag dribble. So you're talking 2 or 3 dribbles, diagonal to one side, to the other side. And then your defender is playing defense and staying at a standstill all the time. Most of you probably have seen this before, but there's some points of emphasis I think that are really important to get the most out of it for your kids. So the first thing is offensively, our girls start this out in triple threat position. Okay, that's kind of a non-negotiable thing. Our girls are down. Defensively, this is very important. Our girls in their defensive stance are close enough to touch the shoulder of the girl that they are guarding. All right, they're down in a stance. Okay, we talk about 45-degree angle with your back, weight on the balls of your feet. Okay, and we are very much a ball pressure team. I think that that's something that you can take away from this is you pressure the basketball tight. All right, the first time down, defense, you are working on your footwork, on push stepping, staying in front of your girl. Offense, you're not trying to beat the defense to the first rep. You're just working on the basics of this. Okay, offense has got their head up. You can see the floor. Defense, talk about using your arms for balance. stabilize yourself, okay? We're here, and as we go, we're using our arms, dropping our feet to stay in front of the girl. So first rep, ladies, okay? Begin. One common mistake, there's probably two mistakes that happen a lot of this drill that you see with your kids. Number one is your defense will stand up and get really tall. They'll start out low in this drill, and then about a third of the way through, all of a sudden they're standing up and they're doing that. Okay, you've got to get on them to stay down the entire drill. The other thing that you'll see sometimes is they'll allow space. So if Coach Pettit here, if I start out tight on him and I'm defending him, as he goes, a lot of times you see girls kind of back up and all of a sudden there's 5-6 feet between the girl on defense and the girl on offense. I want to stay tight the entire time to keep that gap tight. So as you come back, ladies, defense, stay down the entire time. Maintain that shoulder touching distance the entire time. Offense, straight off as you dribble, go hard. Ready? Go. Okay, the last time, well, this will be the last rep down here. What you can do to add to this is you play live, all right? You don't reach. I don't want our girls reaching, but we'll let the offense try to beat the defense, get down as quickly as they can, and you set a goal for your defense to make them change directions. So a change of direction would be getting your girl to cross over instead of letting her beat you all the way down the floor. So a goal might be 2 changes of direction on this drill. If McKenna beats Catherine and she can just go right-handed all the way down the court, that'd be 0 changes of direction. So let's make a goal right here. Get 2 changes of direction. Offense, if you can beat that girl, beat her. If you get beat, turn and sprint. Turn and sprint and cut her out. Ready? Go. You're not changing. Good.
Oh, good. Catherine got beaten up. That's all right. Okay. She sprinted.
Ladies, there's tennis balls over there in that box. You can go grab those. So that's called the steer. That's called the steer drill. You all need your own basketballs. Why don't you guys come over to this area right there? I know Coach Turpin was saying he does that exact same drill. He'll go length of the court, he'll do it half court, or they'll do the steer drill. And then you said you play one-on-one.
Yeah, we'll do the same drill full court, one-on-one, same principles and all that. But we let our kids, once they get to half court, it becomes one-on-one and they're trying to score. And our focus in the full court, we don't want teams starting in the middle of the court to start their offense. So by half court, the defender has to have you steered to the sidelines. And that's the main goal, and then it's one-on-one from there, and we're trying to still keep them away from the basket. So same principles defensively.
Yep. Maybe you don't have time at practice to work on a defense drill that day, you're trying to squeeze in some ball handling. That drill works on defense, ball handling, press break, lots of different things at one time, which makes it nice. All right, maybe it's been a long day and you guys, your girls are working hard and you want to do something kind of fun that still works on ball handling. Using any kind of small racquetball, tennis ball, foam ball can be a great way to work on your ball handling skills. Ladies, what we're going to do is we're going to start off individually, spread out a little bit. We're going to go, they're all in their fall sports season, so we'll see how this goes for them. We're going to go right hand dribble, left hand playing catch. Right hand dribble, left hand playing catch. You can see the look on their face here, they're ready for this. All right, ready? Go. Your team is looking down at the ball all the time.
I thought it would be just more or less.
Let's do a cross. Cross over, catch the opposite hand. Cross here, cross over, catch the opposite hand. Ready to go.
John, he's got the keep going really high for you guys.
partner up. So you leave one ball behind and you grab the other one. So you face each other about 5 feet away. Okay, we'll do right-handed dribble, left-handed play catch. Okay, ready? Go. The other way, left-handed dribble, right-handed catch.
Sorry about that.
Now, kids that are in attendance, this is what we had marked down. If you want to give this one a try for 2 minutes, come out here, you can grab a partner. You can grab a tennis ball from any of the players over here. Hop on down, you can play catch, dribble with one hand.
Okay, stop. Now if we want to really get complicated, we'll put a crossover in between. Okay, so you're going to toss it, crossover, toss the ball in. Just toss the ball in. And go like that. So just a little bit more challenge. Okay, good. Yep, back to really focuses on the kids dribbling the ball to the side. Whenever you guys can go down here. Whenever you're ready, go ahead. If we have any youth here that want to try it, you can jump down to the baseline and give it a try. If we get kids that have their eyes down, we'll sometimes put a coach on the end. We'll hold numbers up. Because oftentimes they'll start staring at the ball. That tends to work, so go ahead guys, go left-handed, or switch it up, next time down, go left-handed back, go ahead. Good! The other thing, a point of emphasis here is we want our kids, you good? We want our kids staying on the line as much as possible. We don't want them getting pushed off the line here, so we try to find a line on the court, and we want to keep them on that line as much as possible. Left hand coming back, guys, go ahead. Oh, yeah, one. Go ahead.
There you go. I'm not very TV camera. So good that shit. Yeah, like better than our varsity. You guys don't suck. You just need to be more aggressive.
Okay, so that's our stop and go game. Next one I've got here is called dribble sense, and I need 2 of you. First 2 out here. In dribble fencing, actually let's get all the youth down here. Grab the ball in the park. Just watch first.
Watch it all focus at you. I don't know. Stop right here.
Partners, you're gonna find a straight line. And we're all gonna go right-handed to begin with. So triple cut, ball right hand, facing each other. Okay?
I was thinking, like, do like 10 8 6.
Okay, just like this, just like Trevor and Matt are right now. Now the outcome of this game, you gotta keep your eyes up, and what you're trying to do is you're going in and out with your dribble. You're trying to either touch a knee or a shoulder while enjoying the basketball. Every time you touch the knee or shoulder, it's a point. We all point, just like in the game of fencing. If you watch it in the Olympics, after the point's scored, you back out. You go again. You guys ready? Okay, here we go. Go. We're good. Hey, you gotta control the ball. If you don't control the ball, you don't get a point. We're going left hand, same thing. So, youth right now, let's go right hand first, find the line, find the partner. Go ahead. The other thing you notice that Colin did a great job at, reverse pivot out on each one. You got to the side, you got to the spot, and then you reverse pivot out, spin dribble back to the middle, okay? Have him go ahead. Go. Nice on that point for you. We'll do that for 20, 30 seconds, get everybody through. It's just it's a great ball handling drill that we'll throw in different practices. Not one that we do every day, but you know, to change the routine up, we'll do that. Coach, we're gonna throw out ball drills right now.
I think let's do the pass.
Okay, sounds good. Next drill that guys need to do this one. V-cut drill, get lined up. Day in practice because I think it incorporates everything. We got it down as a passing drill right now, but it's called the V-cut drill because we're working on our cuts, we're working on our passes, we're working on our pivots. What we'll do is we'll put 5 guys in these positions. We're gonna have 1 guy on the baseline down there. Okay? Start on the baseline. We're gonna put 1 guy at the top to keep out. When we do lines for this, we'll have a line on the sidelines that comes into this position. We'll have a line back there. 1 guy opposite, just past half court. And 1 guy opposite him, about a step beyond him, between half court and free throw line, and 1 guy down the baseline. The goal of this drill is to make a good V-cut and a good pass every single time. So what Owen's going to do is he's going to set his guy up with a V-cut. The ball's there. He's going to try and take the defender away. Come back to the ball. Some key vocabulary we use is we always run our hands to the basketball. We don't want our kids catching the ball right here and waiting. Okay? It's a turnover waiting to happen. He's going to run his hands all the way to the ball. He's going to catch it here, chin it right away. He's going to pivot and turn and look. At the same time this is happening on the pivot, Jared's going to take his guy deep on the V-cut, come back towards the center. He's going to do the same things. Now what we work on, because it's like almost a press break drill for us, is every time we turn to make this pass, we're going overhead pass with it. So we'll get the overhead pass. Nick's going to do the same thing, V-cut back the ball. The last one down there, we got to make sure, because our guys get lazy sometimes. Matt did it. Get all the way out to the 3-point line beyond it, and we're backdoor cutting, and we're going to give a bounce pass at the end for a layup. Okay? After we start the season without any defenders, but once we get into the season after a few days, we'll put a defender on it to make it a little bit more difficult. And we'll tell the defenders you're face guarding them. So they really have to get in and make a good V-cut. But to start the season, we'll probably start practice with this drill. We start practice every single day actually with warm up, and then we go right into this drill. So go ahead, guys.
Honestly, guys.
Talk. And then he'll just dribble around the end.
Pass for the layup. Oh, that was a mistake. Hey, that might be wrong. That was great. How good. Maybe I should
So again, I didn't even mention this, the kids are doing it already, but we always talk off of the ball. Communication is huge, so good job, guys.
Yeah, after you're ready. Go ahead.
Ooh, sick.
Good, right away.
Yeah. What is that? It's like very standard. He's running a little. Oh, good ball fake though.
Okay.
It's gonna be like
if I was coaching your team, if I was this drill practice, I would not want our girls doing jump stops. All right, I want them to go in and finish off 1 foot. Okay, so these guys, one dribble should be getting them there. They shouldn't have to take a second dribble. If you're taking a second dribble, you're slowing down and waiting for your girl on defense. With your kids, 2 or 3 dribbles. But this really practices on getting your girls, your guys and girls to the hoop quickly instead of having those slow stutter steps or waiting for something to happen. Get there quickly. All right, Catherine, do one more. Try to get there. 1 dribble and finish off the left foot. Good. All right. And if they're in mid-season form, they're probably making contact with the shoulder with the defense. Those are things that you can talk about too. All your kids have to be able to do is make a layup to run this drill. You do left side work on left-hand layups or right side.
I'll just add something to the drill too. We'll do the same drill, and you guys just know the answer. Where do you guys get to? Middle. Okay, we'll put a little X in the middle of the lane. We're going to tell the kids they got to get to the middle of the lane. So they get to the middle lane, we have a 2-way go. We can go to the right-hand side, we can go to the left-hand side. I always tell them they're being lazy if they go right down the line here. So I'll go ahead and I'll try to get to the middle here. Finish on the other side if you can. And that's what we want. We want the kids to be able to take contact and be able to finish on this too. If we can get them on our backside, I feel like we're in a great position to win the battle.
oh. Let me get that one. Do it. Do it. Just go like Shaq. Was that like an elbow? Go defensive.
This next one's a fun one that you can do to end practices or on a day where, again, you've done a lot of your basic drills, you're looking for something kind of fun for your girls. We just call this baseball. And how this works is it's a one-on-one game with baseball rules. So if the defense gets a stop, that's an out. If the offense scores, that's a run. All right, so Maya right now, her team's up to bat, she's on offense. Ashley's team's on defense. Okay? So, my big start down here really deep cut out here. So watch the Ashley down, slow it out. You ready? Go. Triple threat.
Look at that franchise player.
Okay, so right there, minus 2.5 bucks. Okay? Thank you,
Look at that.
Okay, now after that, the rebound swings 1 out. Okay, so how it works is you play a couple innings, you maybe go from the right wing for a while, the left wing for a while. Alright, what I like our girls to do is a little point of emphasis is they catch the basketball and square up before they start dribbling to the hoop. Okay, you can make little rules or things like that for this game. But baseball might be a fun way to end practice, and it's kind of a fun thing to have one team versus another team. But I know our girls really look forward to play baseball rules in a while. It's something kind of fun actually.
The better.
Thanks. 2 more things then to our shooting drills. Matt, come here. Doctor, come here.
Alright, Cody.
You have the ball, guys. I got all you guys in a second. What drop this foot as far as you can and reach around him. So Carter's defending me, and I'm going to baseline side. I want to reach around and try to get this position here. Okay, drop up and score, take a power drop up and score. And we'll let the kids, sometimes at the beginning of the year, we won't have any defender, we'll just work on the drop step. I like to put a defender on there because it forces them to have to reach and then finish with the defender on it. So let's go ahead.
Guys, look at how bad I'm scratched.
Drop step. Carter's going to do is shot fake's going to be similar to what we talked about down there. We don't want him to get the ball out away from his body. He's going to get taken away. We want him to keep it chin here, eyes up, chin back. As soon as the defender commits to that shot, he's going to rip back through the other way.
That's okay.
Okay, we go both ways. Drop that baseline up and down. The other one that we'll work on is a little bit more advanced. Is we'll work on some step outs with our post players. And on a step out, we got some post players. You can see we got some tall guys here that can actually move. We sometimes like to catch it out on the wing a little bit more. So on a step out, what we tell them is they're going to plant, we're going to pass the outside foot, and that's going to become our pivot foot. So when he gets the ball out here, he's going to square up, create space, and then be able to take maybe a bigger defender one-on-one. Step out. Start to rock, catch the ball, step out, square up. So we'll work on step outs. So just three things that we add to our post moves. We do some other stuff that's a little bit more advanced too. We work on it, but those are the basic ones. This is a drill that we do. It kind of works on that hop step. It's called hit and drop. We have two balls combined facing each other. They're going to get a ball in there. And they're going to come across over and through it. The right hand and left hand. Go ahead. When they get to meet each other, they're going to come in. Okay, this side's left-handed, that side's right-handed, and they're going to top off and get to their shoulder area here, and they're going to get their hips crossed. Okay, backside to backside. They're going to come to a jump stop and score. You want to really close together? Go ahead. Jump stop there. There you go. Next two. Right. So it's just a real quick drill. It's a hips across the call. It's again working on that hop step. Move. Go switch lines. We go left hand once and go right hand once. Okay. Again, I think it's really important when they first start out. Make them come to a jump or a 2-foot jump stop and make them actually shot fake it first. Good guys. Thank you.
I have ball. You're going to be one pass away, right? So you're calling out. Yep, I fell. And you're covering how many people? 2, so what do you call out? I have 2. Did you have 2? Wait, you have 2. She has help. So basically, you're moving through this really quickly, really fast. The defenders have to communicate, because if they don't communicate well, all of a sudden we're going to have 2 players on ball, and we want to get one covering 3 people. So you got to make sure you're moving quickly on defense and talking. Always stay low, defensive stance. Okay, go ahead.
Defense, get after here. Work hard. Ready? Go ahead.
Yup. Oh, get in the corner. You gotta guard the near side before you guard two passes. McKenna has the best pass. McKenna has the best pass.
So right now, I am working passing to John A. You're going to go there, you're going to be in hell, you're going to be down here, I'm in boom, having 2. This is the hardest working person in this drill, because she's going to be going back and forth all the time.
Because he's the club. What's your face? Can't try.
What this fixes is if your team chases the girl or guy that they're guarding around like a puppy dog the entire game, and they don't understand the concept of help defense, By having them do this, they cannot guard the same person through the entire shell drill. It's like a shell drill, which most of you do already, but it makes your kids work harder, it makes them hustle more, it makes them communicate more. It's just a better version of that, and something that really gets the intensity of our practices going for this season. So that's a 4-on-3 shot. The last one I'm going to give you for defense is the Duke drill. I'm going to give you harder basketball for the young baseline.
If you have like a Justin Nelson on the wall. Check. If you beat him, just go, how? I wouldn't.
Last thing that we always need to work on getting back on defense is picking up the basketball at half court. All right, especially if you can't press, you want to put pressure on your team at half court to do well. Catherine's going to roll the ball to McKenna. She's going to turn and switch this way. She's going to turn and sprint back to half court. All right, that's a little added fun thing for this. Catherine can slap the floor. Oh, I got ball, I got ball. McKenna's coming down with full head of steam. Catherine's going to be doing the steer drill to kind of trying to keep McKenna out of the middle of the court. Her goal is to get McKenna to a sideline. McKenna try to stay in the middle of the lane. All right, you're not looking to score in this case, so we're going to get back. As soon as they go, Biden and Ashley, you guys can set this up. All right, so Biden goes to Ashley. Ready? Go. Sprint. Go.
Oh, you can't get me right. No, oh. Oh. Right. Oh, she comes over. Wow. Right. Oh.
Your last feeling, one teaching point I would add to this is when your girl or guy runs back and they get to half court and say, I got ball, don't let them start running backwards to the free throw line and pick their kid up at the free throw line. Have them stay up there and really challenge that ball handler. Pick nice and loud, a lot of hustle here. Go ahead. Roll it. Challenge it out. Challenge it right here. Go back. Up. Challenge. Get up. There you go. Okay. That's better. That's a better version of that.
We really try to focus on telling the kids we're a team defense first, okay? We want to pressure the ball. We want to get on the line, off the line. So if they're one half away, the line is straight between the two. Right now, Jared's on the line, and we want him up the line a little bit too. He has to be up the line, so just in case we have a good point guard here, step back and help out, okay? We always tell our kids, don't be afraid to pressure the ball, because if your guy gets all the way to the hoop, it's not your fault. It's the help defense. We should have guys that are up, start it up a little bit more. Carter's too fast away, line between the two. He should be even up higher, okay? Right here, okay? He's never going to let Trevor get below him. So if Trevor starts to cut here, he's going to sink also, okay? But he's always going to be on the line, up the line in this case, okay? Same thing on the back side, okay? On the line, up the line, so we have good help defense. When we first start this out, we'll start on the baseline. Okay? They'll communicate who they have. We'll talk about it and I'll roll it out. Whoever's got balls has to close out short choppy steps. And then we'll start rotating and we'll make sure that everybody's jumping to the position that they need to go. So, here we go, guys. Backside, now when you get to the corner here, okay? Now, whenever the ball gets to the corner, you guys let it get what you're protecting. It's the basket, okay? Now it's not too bad a position right here. Trevor beats Carter off the dribble, okay? He's able to help off step in. Nick needs to be over here even a little bit more than he is. We want Nick actually under the hoop to a step on this side of the hoop. We tell our kids they're all good enough athletes. If this skip pass occurs, go ahead, Trevor, skip it. Nick's going to get out there and tell you when the line goes up, okay? I'm also big on we take the baseline side away, so every time they close on the baseline, they should be taking that away and force it back to the center. Another key term that we use all the time is every time the ball is passed, we tell them jump to the basketball. So there's one pass, everybody jump in one pass over to the basketball. Like that pass here, jump. Okay, so we're jumping to our spots, around balls to our feet, we're ready to go. Okay? At the end of this drill, typically I'll yell shot, shot will go up, and then we're boxing out. So we use it as a rebounding drill also. We tell our kids that they can't just turn and try to find your offensive player like this, okay? What's our first responsibility, guys, when the shot goes up? You're going forearm to hip area here, or somehow get your hand on the hip, okay? So we're gonna actually make contact with whoever we're guarding first. As soon as we make the contact, we're going to spin in and try to keep that contact as possible. So let's run through it all the way. Hey, here we go. At the end of the drill, we've got to finish it. We should be looking out the outlet. Not that, guys. We always tell the kids too that defensively, if there was somebody walking in the hall here, what are they going to hear? See, it's all the time. Nelson boys have it. You're going to hear a good defense before you see one. Okay, so we want to be loud. We're talking help. Who's in the gap? Who's 2 passes away? Who's got ball? Shot goes up. We should be yelling shot. We're going to have one other thing for this backup baseline, guys. Okay, we'll have little things. Sometimes we'll throw a ball screen in. Sometimes we'll throw a screen away in. We can talk about how we defend the ball screen later on. But right now, the other big one that we always do is pass and cut. So we'll walk over through. Pass. Okay, what we want to do is jump the ball and hold it with everything in the ball and make sure that what's laying there is not going between the space and the basket. Okay? Some kid asks, well, if I go right here, can he go back door? Well, no. Carter better be doing his job to take the back door and come away. Okay, Jared's sitting there in the paint helping out. So we want to jump with the ball. We tell the offense guy to do whatever you can to try to get between the defender and the ball. Okay? Go ahead, guys. One thing that starts to happen in this drill, if you're paying attention to that shot a couple times, on some of the cuts, you ball is way here, okay? Maybe cut, you're doing a great job here, but then as soon as I cut away from the basketball, a couple of times we have to do what? Doing it right now. Yeah, we got a couple guys that were following all the way around on the weak side. You're getting perfect right there, the ball's there. We don't want our kids following guys through here, and then all of a sudden we're getting a double stagger screen or something, and we're trying to come over the top. If we get beat on one of those, it's always the kids' fault because we tell them, they're going to set a double stagger and you're sitting here, all you got to do is step right up the line, okay? We should have it defended, okay? It's their other guys' job to help out on the screen. That's our 5-person shell drill, okay? Let's do our rebounding drill real quick. Okay, last one we're going to talk about, this is our rebounding drill. It's not just rebound, it incorporates a lot of other things. So we'll put 3 guys in the lane. Okay? So you're going to begin this drill at the top of your feet. Trevor here's number 1, Owen's 2, Carter's 3. As they're chopping the feet, the offense is going to pass it around, and we tell our kids that sometimes it's really easy to get lazy, but our kids that are catching the ball, it's still an offensive drill. They got to go triple threat. They still have the ball fake. They might have a shot taker to make some move before they make a pass. Go ahead, guys. Top of the game. Top, right? What I'll do is I'll yell out a number. 2. Okay? Stop, guys. You need to communicate on that. Owen was 2. Whatever number I call out, that's the number that's going to the good position right now. Carter's in a pretty good position. You can be up the line a little bit more, okay? On the line, up the line, yeah. Working around. No, just work your defense line. Get there, One other thing too is little details that we haven't really talked about there in practice right now, but every time he's playing defense on the ball, he should be mirroring the ball. What does that mean, Carter? You gotta get your hand on the ball, okay? We have to have a hand mirroring the ball at all times. We don't want a ball thrown right over our head. So Carter's gonna be down here in a good defensive stance, but he's gotta have a hand up. We don't want arms out here. Arms out here lead us to leading and reaching, okay? Hand up, taking away the pass over the top. Go up from there, guys.
Right, fire one. There we go.
It's still live. We tell the kids to go get it. If the offense gets an offensive rebound, they go and play it, okay? So they get a point for the offensive rebound. They get a point also then if they score it. We normally play this game the 7, so we go whites and blues, or we alternate. So they're playing team against team. We try to make as much practice and competition as we can. So that's our rebounding game. But obviously it's more than just rebounding. We work help defense, we're working mirroring the ball, individual defense, talk, communicating. The defender's going to run in from the sideline, but the defender and not will play defense until the second off the half court. When he goes in, he has to cross in here, pass the goal. Now, it works under communication. Obviously, the guy at the top of the key is going to pick up the ball. So I got ball, I got ball, I got ball. Most of the time, he's going to have the first pass. Okay? Not all the time. Sometimes it happens where this guy might get dribble penetration to have the ball a little bit longer, and then these two have to talk about who they have. We play this as a game also. They score, they get a point, they get an offensive rebound, they get a point. And keep playing it. So we have games sometimes where they might score 3 points in one possession because they got 2 offensive rebounds. So, after that, we give you a rebound here. We don't have enough guys to do this. We're 1 short right now. We have the same thing on this end. We have the line here. Those 2 are going to bring it up. Okay, it's going to be 3 on 2. Actually, those 3 is hard to be within the group. Those 3 are going to bring it up. I'm going to run in on defense. Go play defense here. So, go ahead, guys. Make up the possession there.